Woodwoo, The Little Sasquatch by Michael Spring and Deborah and Dawson. Hello, I am Woodwoo, a little Sasquatch. I am considered little because I cannot punt a boulder across a river or Sasquatch a log into mush. Not yet. I am not 8 squirrels tall like a full-grown Yeti. Not yet. But I am as tall and strong as the biggest bear. I have been told I even look like one. Just look at my hair. Do you think I look more like an ape? That's fair. But look at my feet. No ape has feet as big as these. Go ahead, you can gape. My feet are not as big as my mother's or father's, but they are still big. They're also tougher than cedar bark boots and stronger than oak tree roots. When I trundle through the trees or bumble around with bees, my thick feet protect me. Stingers, sticks, and stickers, and even sharp rocks. I run over these with ease. And when I come to stomping near a snake, it just swishes away like a scaredy cat's tail. The bees. Do you like my name, Woodwoo? Do you think it sounds funny? But maybe your name sounds funny too. My mother says my name means woo of the woods. Woo is a sound we Sasquatches make when we are wildly happy, and we are definitely woo about living in the wilderness. I like to say woo out loud. Woo, woo! How about you? What makes you woo? I like it when my mom says, Woodwoo, you're as cute as a mud pit full of earthworms. I love earthworms. You think being called a mud pit full of earthworms is gross? Well, if I have to boast, I know a gardener who smells like wormy dirt and buggy weeds. Rather than gawping her mouth into a scream, she smiles and coos and looks at me with googly eyes. It is known that most of us Sasquatches smell sweet, like spoiled eggs oozing over mucky leaves, or like the perfume of a skunk. Yes, our smell is pleasing, like 1,000 stink bugs gathering in a tree stump, or even a burp from a fox. Bleh. We can also make the most delightful sounds. We can grunt and growl, grizzly as a bear, and howl a cool blue woo like a wolf. Or creak a croak like a frog. We can also crow a cluck like a raven. But what makes me the most woo is when we float a woo woo like an owl. Some of our sounds might be scary, but did you know we can also flute like little birds? We can whistle and twitter and chirp. Do you think you would like our twittering and tweeting and chirping and cheeping? Maybe we should be more like little birds. Would we not be so scary if we were tiny and looked more like tiny birds? Can you imagine us, itsy bitsy little birds with our big hairy feet? What an awful idea, don't you think? But when I flap my arms like a bird, I grin and glide with glee. You too should give it a try. Whoo! Look at Mom. I know we are different, but we can still slop and yap through the forest together. We can clump and thump and yowl upon a floating river log. And if we fall in the water, we will just flipper and a flop with the fishes. Perhaps you would rather slip into a cave to chat with the bats and salamanders. Maybe we can mutter with the stalactites stemming from the ceiling, or mumble with the stalagmites growing up from the ground. What do you think they would say? But no matter what else we do with our day, we should pick ticks from our heads and gobble goodies together. Yum! We can yip and yak while we smack our lips on snacks. I can learn more about you, and you can learn more about Woo! You could also explain to me why humans change your fur so much. Anyway, if we ever have such a meaty greeting, I will bring a leaf of grubble with termite crumbles. It would be tasty slathered with banana slug butter. Hey, what food would you bring? Until then, I have to go. I must take a bath and leaf my teeth, then crawl into sleep. Good night. Dream bright. I hope you find a bedbug to bite. And may your dreams allow you to mosh and glide through a moonlit forest with feet bigger than mine. Woohoo! Like a spring. Deb Dawson.